Every human being has to strive towards a higher self esteem. In fact, that is what the real pursuit to become a fully matured individual in a society, whether to be useful to the society or to construct a character and a clear path of life for ourselves in moving our personality and attuning ourselves to the social requirements and our own individual requirements. Normally, whenever we see a whiz kid or an intellectual or an eminent artist and a great writer, we normally will be looking at them with awe and wonder because they are so successful in a society, in a specific art, in a specific way of life. Most of us are not like the be all and all, end all like them. Why? Guess that this question, why I am not like them? Why am I not like them? This is a natural question in the minds of any discerning intellectual, not only, but even in an ordinary individual, this question normally rise. Guess that is all it takes for you to hit rock bottom, the killer blow into your self esteem. Self esteem is inherent. High self esteem is when it is win win situation where you feel thoroughly good about yourself, but unfortunately, when you are having one of those days and your self esteem plummets, you find yourself in the low self esteem predicament. This is not useful to the society or an individual. Feeling self esteem has to be taken out of your mind, and you must strive constantly towards a higher self esteem. So, now the next logical question would be, how can we rid ourselves of low esteem? How can we get rid of this feeling, and what is the activity which you have to take in building our personality into self esteem? The best answers are, accept yourself just the way you are. Your strengths, weaknesses, etc. all. You may have to work on a few things that need improvement. It could be in terms of your personality or your appearance. Maybe you feel you cannot do anything good except being clumsy, stupid, and sometimes even downright ugly. Counter such feelings. We have to always counter such feelings with a balanced view of yourselves. It is important for success in life that you have the right perspective to give it to your best shot. It is in your hand to build this psyche, this sort of approach and attitude towards life whenever we want to strive towards high self esteem. No individual can happily live without self esteem in a right perspective in a society or in his profession or in his balancedly maintaining interpersonal relationship with others in a society. Turn mistakes into milestones. It does hurt when you fail and the compound feelings of low self esteem. But love self worth and love self confidence take a toll whenever you feel with low esteem. Accept mistakes and look at them the opportunities to learn and grow, and remember, if you learn from your mistakes, you have learned something for life. You probably will not repeat the mistake, or you may try harder next time. Do not depend entirely on the opinion of others. This is a very bad thing. Majority of the people, they estimate themselves on the comments of others. Why don't we feel the others are estimating or evaluating us with a malice or prejudice, or they may not be in a position to understand our stance and strengths in the life. That aspect also we have to take into consideration. There are times when you give a high premium to what your friends say, but this may not be one of those times. If you are grapplingly with a failure, don't let the negative attitudes and unlock of others affect on your sense of worth. Never bother. You have your own, you estimate yourselves, lay your own path, continue your striving towards achieving that high self esteem. Trust your gut feeling. Fulfilling fulfilling your thoughts and intuitions gives you a sense of achievement. If people disagree, do not bother. Do not feel very good about it. That does not always necessarily mean that we are wrong. Make a decision that you feel is right for yourself, and if that turns to a success, then proud yourself and esteem rockets sky high. This is the best technique for any young individual psychologically to develop himself and strive towards self esteem. Appreciate yourself. Go easy on yourself. Life begins to take on a new beauty as you do this. This is the time when you can do with a little less of modesty and a little more self praise. Do not belittle yourself and your achievements, but instead treat yourself well and tone down on modesty. Tone down on modesty. You will become healthier, happier, and will probably even make a significant contribution to the society and personal life. Count your blessings. This means you stop comparing yourself with others. We are definitely better off than anybody. Instead, how about trying to focus on the similarities you share with the others? This shift will help you to realize that others too have their failures. They have their own share of failures. These imperfections and shortcomings and complexes are common to every individual, common to every human personality. Set realistic goals for yourself. Do not create unreachable targets for yourself. Instead, break down the big task into smaller ones so that you get a feeling of accomplishment at the end of the day. Develop your talents and abilities in order to nurture yourself into a good personality with good self esteem and good behavior. Forget not that striving for a self esteem, higher self esteem, will give you in a proper shape to develop your own personality, to contribute for yourself, and also to contribute to your society. Surround yourself with positive people. This is very, very important. Never get linked too much with those people who always criticize you with malice or prejudice or misunderstanding your style of life or your own conceptual perspective. Hence, always surround yourself with positive people who can be appreciative of you. Despite your small failures, empathy goes long way in keeping alive, so make sure you do not associate with the sad pack type of characters. Every society, every group, every family will have this sad pack type of characters. Beware of them, aware of them, and keep yourself distant with them. After all, you want to be around people to pick you up and not put you down. Truly, successful people are those with the power of high self-esteem. I repeat this sentence. Truly successful people are those with the power of high self-esteem. So make this your goal. Sweet success will be your reward if you learn from your mistakes and thereby feel good about yourself, and that is exactly what goes into making you a winner. Above all, do not waste your time complaining. Use the energy into being twice as good. This is very, very important for this younger generation who often coming down in their personality for and allowing themselves to reach lower self-esteem. Never do that. You will be a successful man. Infuse intelligence into your emotions. Build up self-confidence. You will be definitely a successful person, and definitely you will reach the commanding heights as an individual and as a member of the society. Thank you very much.